Hey, good morning. It's Theresa, Ketofatgurlnomore. I just wanted to come on here and let y'all know how Thanksgiving went, even though it's Saturday. Yesterday was kind of busy. I have to go to work here in a couple of hours, so I thought I would do a video before I go to work. I got me some Dollar Tree reading glasses. Okay, so I'll tell you what I did. I had turkey and ham and some greens, and I had a good size helping of my candied yams. I took a bite of my daughter's pumpkin pie. She did my recipe and it turned out good. And I took a bite of her cheesecake that she made for everybody, but just a little tiny bite. And then she made me a small keto cheesecake, and I ate that throughout the day. And you know what? You want to hear something that's really, really weird is I've been kicked out of ketosis before, and different things have happened to me. I told you guys what happened last time when I ate the guacamole. I had like a lot of gas, and then times before I've had like tons of inflammation. It is a cold day today, and it looks like it's going to rain. It's cloudy, and normally with my fibromyalgia, I would be really hurting right now. And I started my period today, so I've got cramps. But it's so weird, you guys. I don't think I got kicked out of ketosis. I don't know if it's because I've been in ketosis so long. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm, nothing. I always say I'm just a mom and a nana. But I'll tell you this much. I felt fine yesterday. I felt perfectly fine, except for my back. I hurt my back the day before Thanksgiving at work, and I ended up in the ER on Thanksgiving night. I pulled a muscle from my back into my stomach, so it's like wrapped around my stomach, and my sciatic nerve is so inflamed, and it's normally on the left side, but this time it's on the right side. I've never had a problem on the right side. So besides, the back pain and the muscle in my stomach, that pain, I felt completely normal all day yesterday, and so far today it's 9:20, and I don't think I got kicked out of ketosis. I really don't. I feel like, I don't know. I was talking to one of my friends that's also on keto, and she said sometimes, when you've been on keto for so long and you eat something off plan, you don't even go out of ketosis or if you do, you just get right back in really quick. And maybe that's what happened to me, because yesterday I went right back on plan. I had eggs and a piece of sausage for breakfast, and then I didn't eat lunch, and then for dinner I had some veggies and some chicken, and I feel completely just normal, just like I always feel on keto. And I don't know, tell me if this has ever happened to any of y'all. I know Joni, I'm watching this car. It looks like it was backing out. It looked like it was going to hit me. I'm so protective over my car now. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have to tell you guys a funny story that happened to me. You guys are going to die laughing, because my kids and my husband thought it was hilarious, even though I have a bruise. So can you see the bruise on my nose right there? It's going across here. I thought that I broke my nose. So after going to the ER, I left my dogs with my daughter Allie, because I didn't want to leave the dogs in the cold car, without us when I was at the ER. And the ER was kind of far from my daughter's house, because I wanted to go to one that, was decent. So it ended up being about 5 hours anyways. But so we get home, it's like 11:30. I get back to Allie's house to pick up the dogs, and I'm coming out of her apartment complex, and I'm walking down. My husband I showed you guys that baseball cap that he had bought me. Well, I was wearing the baseball cap, and I was kind of looking down towards the dogs. Well, in the parking lot, where it's like a covered parking lot where my daughter lives, there's these big brown, like, I don't know what you would call them. People can put their stuff in them. Like, it's like a little cubby, but it's bigger. And you could put like your stuff for your car or whatever and put a lock on it. Well, my kids have been living in that apartment complex for like over 3 years, and I know that those boxes are there, and I always go under them. Well, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the dogs, and I slammed like my forehead and right here. I just walked straight into it. And my husband's in the car, and he jumps out, and he's like, "I can't believe you just did that." And I was so humiliated. I said, I don't want to talk about it. Don't even mention it. So he texts my kids and tells them. So it's like a secret, you know, they don't, I didn't know that my kids knew. And my husband's like laughing about it on the inside. My face is throbbing. I took some ibuprofen that night and whatever the doctor gave me for my back. And hold on one second, my husband's coming. Okay, I'm back. He came to ask me if I wanted a second cup of coffee, which of course I said yes, because we're at Starbucks. So, and there's a Chinese food restaurant right in front of me, and I always see that. Anyways, I don't get tempted. Okay, so I woke up yesterday and it wasn't hurting, but today when I woke up, it was like, it's really, really sore. I don't know if you guys can even see it. I'm looking at the camera right now and it's blurry, but because I don't have my glasses on, but it looks red to me and it hurts. But anyways, I used to be really, really accident prone. I used to always fall when I was when I was morbid obese. I literally tore my ACL 5 times in 5 years. I tore my meniscus. I tore my MCL. I was always falling and tripping. And my husband would always tell me, watch where you walk. So now when I walk, if you ever see me walking down the street, you would probably laugh because I watch in front of me on the ground. Like I'll look up if I'm talking to somebody, if I'm walking with somebody, I'll look up periodically. But for the most part, I'm looking at the ground because this girl don't want to fall again. So, but anyways, I hope y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope you guys enjoyed your families. I hope you guys had lots of good food, and I hope nobody got derailed. Like I said, went off plan for the day, but I did better than I thought I would. I literally thought I would eat a piece of, pie, but I didn't. I just took a bite of each of her pies that she made, and I was pretty proud of myself. But I will tell you one thing that I have been doing lately, which is probably not good, but it hasn't interfered with my weight loss, and that's probably because of all of the walking and lifting boxes and stuff that I'm doing at work, because that's a lot of exercise. Because literally on my pedometer, which is right here, I do, on the days that I work, I do between 16 to 23,000 steps a day, depending on how many hours I work. Like, okay, so like if I do a 4-hour shift, I'll do like 13,000 steps. But if I do a 8-hour shift, if I'm just stocking, I'll do like 16,000 steps. But if I do freight in an 8-hour shift, it's always over 20,000. I think it was Saturday, I did like 23,000 steps. That's like the most I've ever done. So, and it's because, you're going back and forth from the conveyor belt, putting the boxes in stacks. But anyways, I'm all over the board today. Sorry guys. I'm a little hyper, just drank my coffee, and I'm gonna get on with my day, but I just wanted to get on here and say hi to y'all, and I hope you guys had a really good Thanksgiving. I hope anybody that, went off a plan, that you were able to jump right back on the keto train on Friday. And I hope y'all are doing good and you're blessed, and I love y'all. Comment, like, subscribe, and enjoy your families. Bye.